to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Blazers have now been in the playoffs 8 straight seasons. Damian Lillard says, me and CJ in our careers, we've always won. Now, our team hasn't won the championship, but we've always won. And I think a big part of that is you know how to impact winning and make it happen. Guys, back to you.
He does. When it's on the line, it is Dame time. Thank you, D.A. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Tristan Thompson.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebound.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Barnes and Holds holding down the post positions. Mitchell is out there with Fox. And it's Halliburton in at the 3 slot. And for Portland, Ant's out there with Little. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Portland starts out with the ball. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Fox passes to Halliburton. Barnes against Nance. Holmes kicks to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes sets a screen for Mitchell. 3-pointer. Fox, no good. And here are the Blazers. It's Powell with the drive. Count it, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Another miss by Fox. Brent, what I love about De'Aaron Fox, he just seems to improve every season, which is a testament to his strong work ethic.
No doubt, Kevin. And they always say speed kills. So what I like about De'Aaron Fox is that he's learning how to be crafty with his speed. One of the quickest guys in the league and tough to stay with, but he's drawing fouls. He's setting up pick and rolls. And so all these layers to that kind of quickness and speed are really helping him improve as a player.
Now, here's Mitchell. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. Up top, Holmes. He's guarded by Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Barnes finds Fox. Halliburton with it. Missed inside.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now, here's Lillard. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Shoots over Fox. That one a little long. For Sacramento, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Powell, the pass to Nurkic. He dishes it to Lillard. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Nurkic. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Powell. Good D by Mitchell. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Mitchell kicks to Fox. Holmes with a screen on Lillard. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get blown out in that game, but it felt deflating and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going no matter who they had out on the court. Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lillard. That shot, no good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Now, here's Nurkic. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Powell. Lillard against Fox. The three. The shot misses. And so the first quarter wraps up without too much action on the scoreboard. It's the Trailblazers leading by just 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Damian Lillard winning the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, which honors the player who combines excellence on the court along with cooperation and dignity with the media.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier, I take a lot of pride in that. The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at their job, I take pride in the local media being able to do their job and give insight and give a better look into what our team is doing.
Well, Lillard is well-deserving and well-liked, certainly. Some of the most open and thoughtful answers you'll hear.
Comfortable with a microphone, whether it's a press conference or a recording studio. He's got quotes and bars.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Powell and Covington up at the forward. Then it's Zeller. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Now, here's Lillard. That shot missing. Good D by Thompson. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Again, the miss by the Kings. Portland leading. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Portland with the ball after Mo Harkless's three-pointer that didn't go. The shot by Powell, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Healed outside. Back to Davis. Thompson, a screen on Lillard. It's Davis with the drive. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Oh, such a feel shot there. The floater.
Lillard scanning the floor. And he...
Okay.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Loud pass to Bagley and stolen by Zeller. It's Powell with the drive, and it's blocked. Healed outside. Pass to Davis. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
A different look now for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Cody Zeller. Nance comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Little in for Lillard. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Harrison Barnes comes in for Marvin Bagley. Halliburton's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Fox in for Heel. .127 left in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that. And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Fox looking it over. Holmes, that's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Shakes him. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Blocked again.
Nurkic big and blocking.
For Portland, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Powell against Mitchell. 23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Holmes. It's good. This game is all even.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
To the inside. 4 seconds left. And he gets it back.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half.
Down low, we've got the most intriguing matchup of the game. Who doesn't love seeing the big fellas going after each other? I think this is going to be more physical than anyone imagined, and more intense and more fun to watch down the stretch.
And now let's get back to the Portland Trailblazers, dealing with a thin margin at the half.
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight, and the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And it's the Kings with the ball, trailing by 2. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Kings, Barnes and Holds holding down the post positions. Fox is out there with Mitchell, and it's Halliburton in at the 3. And for Portland, they're shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Powell kicks to Lillard. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Holmes. And here now the Kings. A 2-point game. Passes to Halliburton. Outside, Fox. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Fox has got it all tied up now for the Kings.
De'Aaron Fox picking up the crumbs there on the inside, but gets his team a second effort.
Lillard against Mitchell. And the rejection by Holmes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And Portland making a change here. Zeller's checked in. And then for Sacramento, Thompson comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Buddy Hield in for Mitchell. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Just 4 to shoot. Lillard from deep three-point land. And it's Lillard again missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
And you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And you really got to love the effort level you see from Harrison Barnes, night in and night out.
You wonder if Harrison Barnes' early years and his experience with the Golden State Warriors really implanted this team-first mentality. He went to Dallas, he became the #1 option and a scorer, but he's never tried to do too much or get too far outside of his lane, and I think that's where the respect comes from. Consistent effort, and he'll impact the game. Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
It's Powell with the drive. And the dunk by Powell.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
So it's Sacramento now, after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
Now the pass to Davis. Going inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got his second bucket. And so Powell will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
The screen from Thompson. Fox passes to Thompson. Good on the shot. Thompson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings.
Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
Fox against Lillard. Outside Covington. Covington setting the pick for Powell. Little turnaround, and there it is for him. Powell's got 8.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Up top, Fox. Covered by Lillard for 3. Fox, no good. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Kicks it out to Covington. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Covington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Fox. Healed the pass to Fox. No good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Zeller. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard the pass to Zeller. Over Fox. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shoots over Covington. And Covington sends it back.
Covington's aggressive defense is going to pay off, and that time it did.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 9-point Portland lead.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his team.
Time. Hey, we aren't going to do it at one possession. Get stops. It has to be on the defensive end.
I like the way that Luke is, Greg, looking at the big picture.
I mean, no reason to rush anything. If they take their time here, they can steal this one.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Then there's Larry Nance. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Simons in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell passes to Hield. Holmes with a screen on Nance. Pass to Holmes. Shoots over Nurkic. Holmes can't get it to go in. Portland leading by 11. Here's Nance. Lillard with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Harkless. Shoots over Covington. The shot by Harkless, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Simons. 3-pointer, Lillard. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. The Kings trail by 11. On the wing, Mitchell. Left side, Halliburton. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Lillard finds Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Back to Hield. To the paint. Here's Holmes. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Lillard. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Passes it to Simons. Looking to end his cold spell, and then Lillard slams it in.
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
Holmes kicks to Mitchell. Right side Bagley. Healed outside. Can't connect from 13 feet out. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Bagley with a screen on Lillard. Mitchell passes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Size and touch is one thing, but you add that mobility that Bagley has. That's a great job in the pick and roll.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Lillard missing. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Kings. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Now, here's Mitchell. Three-pointer, Healed. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Nurkic. Kicks it to Lillard. Rebounded by Holmes. Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Halliburton passes to Mitchell. Back to Halliburton. To the middle. It's tipped. Nurkic with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Lillard. No good with the layup.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Kings. Here's Simons. And so it's Portland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.